Hello, I'm the Taiga, and welcome back to another seed video. Today I have a really interesting seed to share with you all, which does showcase two of the brand new features from the most recent update for Minecraft Xbox One and Minecraft PS4. Those two brand new features are amplified worlds, of course. As you can see, everything's just a bit crazy, but it's amplified worlds mixed with two Taiga villages, another brand new feature, and the reason that these are so exciting is because the amplified just tears right through the Taiga village, and let me show you what I mean with today's video. So hopefully you all do enjoy this. If you do like it, then let me know because it helps out the channel a lot, and let us know you do like the seed videos. Again, these are usually on Sunday, but I figured I'd do an extra one in the week here just to show you an amazing seed that was shown to me by Aaron on Facebook. So like if you liked it, etc. Yeah, but with that said, let's just get straight into it by saying that the seed is going to be on screen right now, and as you can see, minus all this sort of stuff, you type that in and you'll spawn just over here if you put the amplified world type on. Again, make sure you do that, and also make sure you start as a classic. You can expand it to large later, but it's always better to start as classic because you'll get more villages at start. But yeah, this is where you'll spawn just over here, and a really bizarre, kind of foresty thing. It's a little bit weird because it's so vertical, but yeah, you can head straight to this plains over here, which you'll want to do later, as you'll see with the golden tower. But yeah, for now you want to head to the plains, and then also maybe head straight to this mountain over here, because as you can see, very, very close to spawn, there is actually a Taiga village, and it's not just any Taiga village, because the Taiga village closest to spawn, so again, all you have to do is climb up this mountain, and I'm saying all you have to do, but it's actually quite the, quite the climb from spawn up here. But yeah, if you can make your way to the top of this mountain, you'll be able to find yourself the start of this Taiga village over here. So the reason this Taiga village is so interesting is because, again, these technically existed before the update, but they were so rare. Like, I found 2 seeds of them ever. This is a seed which has 2 just by itself, and the reason this is a cool village is because it spawns all the way on top of the mountain at Y129, but then if you look all the way down here, it actually stretches down the mountain and goes all the way down to like what is this, like 77, 76. That's a village which goes over 50 blocks from top to bottom, which is, again, a cool feature of amplified. Another cool feature of amplified mix of the villages is, as you can see, the pathway is a little bit challenging to go up and down. So, this is the official way you're meant to go from top to bottom, because the pathway doesn't know that it's meant to be generating this weird thing, so it goes, oh yeah, this is totally normal, entirely working as normal. So you're like, okay, that was pretty easy to do. I think you just have to walk down this part of the cliff, and as you can see, things get a little bit silly a little bit fast. So yeah, pretty cool village otherwise. I love that there's like, a planter which is like mixed into the wall over here with beetroot, by the way. I love that there's like a village house which you can't probably get into. There's lots of bizarre stuff going on around here, and it keeps the villagers pretty safe, like these two over here, and like this one dude who, can I see him right now? Yeah, there's a villager in there too, which is, again, I just love the way these houses all generate, and you too can experience this if you go to these coordinates and kind of just look around. So, yeah, only one planter, but it's totally worth checking out. Sorry, there's one planter over here too. And, yeah, this is the first village and the first point of interest on this seed. The second point of interest on this seed, again, one more look at this thing, because I just love the way this kind of insect's there. But let's move on to the second look at the seed, which is the second Taiga village. So, if you head the other direction from spawn instead, so just keep heading on through the plains biome, you'll actually head into another another Taiga, because there's a couple of Tigers. There's actually quite a few in this seed. This second one though is just through here, so walk through this little foresty thing, somehow climb up another hill, and then you'll find a second Spruce Village. So again, this is a small one, but it's only nice because having Spruce Villages is something we didn't really have before, and now we properly do. They're like fully in the game, and you can see them. And also another nice thing about this is instead of having gravel around the the village well, you've got cobblestone instead. So isn't that just amazing? Like you don't even have to like burn half the blocks in your village to make it acceptable. Just a great little thing right there. Also, there's a third village on the seed. I didn't mention it, but it is not too far from the second one. It's found all the way to the edge of the map, just over here. So go all the way to the edge, and as you can see, this second village is also, disproportionately hit by the amplified, because the spawn of the village is, down here, as you can see, but then the terrain goes up a very, very sharp hill, and you get this very, very, very strange kind of, again, look at it, like there's a tree going halfway through this. You get this very, very strange village, but I think it's nice to look at, and I think you might want to go do this. So that's the coordinates just over here, and they're the 3 villages on the seed. So there's a few other things you might want to visit. Again, the rest of the seed is amplified, so you're going to have, I guess, a nice enough experience just going up and down and all around the place for this sort of stuff. Like, look at these jungles over here. But I think, this is not too significant a seed for that sort of stuff, but there is a couple of really significant points here, including the first ever time I'm going to say a swamp is an amazing place in the seed, because if you head, okay, sorry about the pun, by the way, if you actually head to, the swamp in the seed, which is found somewhere just over here, you'll see that because swamp and deserts are 2 of the only biomes not affected by amplified at all, then, if you actually head over to the swamp, this is a great place to start a house, because you get this amazing view where you can really appreciate just how amplified the world is, because if you look around, you can see, look how tall that is, look how tall, that mountain up there is, look how tall, again, you can kind of see everything, and it makes this, the amplified seem that much cooler. Also, as you can see, right next to the swamp, there's this amazing little island, which would also be a great place to start if you want to have, like, again, a very isolated pillar. This is one that's great for that. So, yeah, swamp found at these coordinates, next to this giant, weird pillar of tower tower that's like, it's half jungle, half swamp. It's very bizarre stuff. So yeah, with that said, let's move to the next thing that you want to see, which is the end portal. So you might have seen the end portal earlier because there was the giant, gold tower, because for these seed videos, I like to mark out points that have different things. But yeah, basically where the, the gold tower is, that is where the end portal is located, so close to spawn. It's not even like, oh yeah, you have to just head like a few minutes. It's you head maybe 20 seconds if you're walking slowly from spawn over to here, and then you can mine down and you'll find yourself in the stronghold. So these coordinates, just mine down about 50 blocks and you'll find yourself just over here. Actually, it's about 30 blocks, but yeah, mine down about 30 blocks, you'll find yourself in the Stronghold, and as you can see, this Stronghold, at least on the Xbox One, it might vary from platform to platform, at least on the Xbox One, it has 3 IF enders already placed in, which is amazing. That, like, finding, 1 is, like, somewhat, common, finding 2 is a nice surprise, finding 3 is a very nice surprise, but it's not like it just has 3 IF enders, which is already pretty great. It basically has a 4th one, because ender pearls are the harder bit to get off the IF ender thing, and if you go over to this part over here, so these coordinates just over here, as you're going to see, this chest has 4 iron, making a little Tetris piece, but it also has a iron ender pearl in there too. So basically, you only have to get 8 ender pearls on this seed, which is a nice, combination of all that other stuff. Again, even though you don't have, all the free loot you might always have, you've got access to a really challenging seed that just has a couple of things made easier for you, which I think just makes the game a little bit less tedious. So yeah, here is a really great amplified seed. It has the 2, Taiga villages really crazy mixed up. It has a end portal near the spawn, and it also has a few nice points to kind of be a reprieve from the craziness, because most of this world is roughly the same height of just like, it goes up to Y130, and as a tiny bit of a preview for Amplified, in case you've never seen it before, basically, you on console, it seems like it goes a little less high normally. I mean, I could be entirely wrong with that, but still it goes up to extremely high heights, which means you get these essentially above ground ravines where there should be a river, or sometimes there is a river, and as you can see, like, it just means you get this crazy terrain all over the place, and I think this seed is worth checking out if you want an Amplified world, but you want to have it in style with a brand new village type. But yeah, let me know what you think with the comments down below. Otherwise, this was a short little seed video. There'll be one out on Sunday, as well as at some point in the next week, there'll be a seed video just a comparison video of Amplified versus normal worlds. I'd love to get like a take an old seed and really compare the two to see how it looks. That's what I'll be doing at some point in the nearest future. So look, keep your eyes out for that. Also, make sure you check the rest of the channel because I've been making a bunch of videos over the past few days. So check those all out, and I'll see you all in the next video. Like if you liked it. Goodbye.